I'm building a snail sanctuary. Let's talk about substrate. Substrate is the surface or material on or from which a snail will live, grow, and obtain nourishment. They really like to burrow, so it was very important to me to figure out what combination of soils and substrates would provide the most comfortable and satisfying home. After a lot of research, this is the recipe that I've devised in order to provide my snailies with the best substrate possible. I'm going to add the long fibered sphagnum moss at the very end so it's right on top for them. Luckily, I found just about everything on Amazon. I just had to make one local stop and everything added up to almost $100. Here's a couple pictures while I was mixing and then once I got it all placed in the tank. So much planning has gone into this new home for the snaily snails. Time for a sneak peek at some of the items I've been collecting and making for the snaily snails' new home. These are all the various plans that I was making, and I would learn something new and then change some plans, or something wouldn't arrive and I would change plans again, and then even after the substrate got put in, everything started changing again. I started with the placement of my base items and then put my substrate in. One of the base items I still wasn't happy with, so I ended up tearing it out and redoing it completely. This mountain was the base item that I completely redid, and instead of using the cocoa liner, I ended up covering it with fake grass. And then I'm making a lake for my snaily snails out of blue calcium fortified sand. The lake really needed a dock, so this was my very first attempt at using a Dremel, which is a power tool for me, by the way. But I ended up building a new one even better. And the multi-directional sign, I did end up adding color, and then I still wasn't quite happy, so I rebuilt the whole entire thing, and now I love it. Here are both the finished sign and the new dock that I'm over the moon excited about, and there's even a sneak peek at my little lake for the snaily snails made with the blue sand. Here are a few more decorations that I'm super excited about. I put together the workbench and painted it red. That's showing where my bamboo garden will be, with the zipline platform right next to it, my meditating gnome, and the super cute floats that I found for the lake, and then the 3D birdhouse that my son printed for me to use as Snail Manor. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll stay tuned for more about the terrarium build. I'm going to bring you more cute snail videos, and whatever you do, don't miss the snail's big moving day. Thanks.